welcome. Wasn't planning on streaming Ace Attorney today, but there's been some changes.
So we're gonna do a short little quick stream. Don't know how long it'll last.
Probably not even an hour.
Well, we'll try to get there.
Hope everyone's doing good. We're hopping right into it. Had a longer starting soon because I had to go do stuff.
Hope everyone's doing good. Hello.
September 22nd, Sprocket Manor Foyer.
I still can't get over how gorgeous Sprocket Manor is.
Just don't touch anything.
I wasn't going to!
She was definitely going to. I was told I had... Is this Soren? I'm assuming it's Soren or Pierce. I'm gonna guess Soren. I was told I had guests. Yeah. Thank you for seeing us, Soren. We know you're busy. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the case, if you wouldn't mind. Soren? You're Ellen's lawyer, right? Huh? Yes, that's right. My name is Wright. That is right. Don't tell me he doesn't remember me. How could he? Look at my hair. How could he forget me? Will Ellen be found guilty? We're doing everything we can to prevent that. That's why we're here, investigating. Will you please tell us what you know? Soren? Alright. Fine. What was that pause all about? It was you who gave the order for that large-scale cover-up plan. Isn't that right? What large-scale cover-up?
Don't play dumb with us! You held 2 wedding receptions in order to try and cover up Mr. Gloomsbury's murder.
Helen thought that, through the power of the timekeeper you built, she traveled back in time. So that's why there were 2 receptions. He didn't question? What, were his parents just like, oh yeah, hey Soren, sweetie, we're gonna do your wedding again, by the way. Don't question it, we're just gonna do it again. Wait, does he seriously not know why the reception was held twice? Looks like I'll have to delve deeper here. He just kind of accepted it. He's like, yeah, my wife's spouting something, my fiance, sorry, is spouting something about, well, I guess wife, if they held the reception already. My fiance's spouting stuff about time travel, and all my family's like, yeah, let's do the wedding again. I'm just like, alright. Just so nonchalant about it. So the cover-up scheme, that fake trip through time, you're not the one who was behind it all? Pierce Nickety stated in court that you were the one who ordered it to be carried out. Pierce said that? I see. I leave him in charge of everything around me. So whatever he decides is, in essence, my decision too. So I take it you didn't know anything about the cover-up. That's none of your business. Boy, where are the with all the locks, the psyche locks. But But you were in 2 wedding receptions in a row. It's a bit, yeah, you know. Does he just think that that's how it goes? He's like, yeah, of course. Everyone knows you're supposed to do the wedding twice. 3 times if you count the practice reception. This theme's fun. And still, you claim to know nothing? You know nothing. I have nothing more to say to you. Please leave. Ugh. But Soren! There goes the airplane. Ow!
Oh, there's something written on this paper airplane. Let's see.
Go away. That's awesome. Incredible. Incredible. It's not... Get a new bit, Soren. It doesn't get clearer than that, huh? He's looking especially uncooperative, but maybe I can grab his attention somehow? There's still that one piece of evidence I don't know much about. It's worth a try. Okay. Let's just show him everything. See what he has to say. Okay. Yeah, okay, we already showed him that. The timekeeper? Okay, nothing. The candelabra? Oh, not that. I meant to click the candelabra. Okay. Soren, have you ever seen this before? Oh. That's Soren, I'm gonna need you to stop clicking that. It's driving me insane. Soren, what is it? I get why you're doing it. I understand. But you're gonna have to, for my sake. We're gonna speed through that dialogue so you stop doing that animation. Thank you. Nothing. Why did his whole demeanor change all of a sudden? He's gone pale as a ghost, too. Soren?
Nick?
What? Wait, I did not expect it to be Soren that got attacked by the candelabra. Are you kidding?
Nick, look at his stomach. He's bleeding.
Somebody help! Soren's collapsed.
Master Soren!
Get him to the hospital. Quickly now.
Poor Soren. That must be one serious wound. What is it, Nick?
Well, when I showed him the candelabra, his whole demeanor changed. So I was just thinking that maybe his injury is...
Huh? Well, what's this?
It's Soren's notebook. He must have dropped it in the rush to get him to the hospital.
Ooh, his notebook, huh? Wonder what's written in it, don't you? Come on, you know you want to take a peek.
Soren's notebook. What to do, what to do.
What to do, what to do.
Yeah, we're looking. I feel guilty snooping around in somebody's personal notebook, but maybe we should take a little look-see. Whoa, it's filled with big words written in tiny letters. I guess he uses this notebook to write down his invention ideas? Huh?
What is it? Did you find something?
After March 8th of last year, the content of this notebook changes dramatically.
Like how?
Is that when his sister died? Did she die on March 8th? Well, ever since that date, Soren's been writing down every detail of his life. As in every. That's interesting. I wonder how this is gonna come into play.
Maybe he decided to start keeping a diary?
This is way too detailed to be an ordinary diary.
Either he's really compulsive, or maybe he's just plain forgetful. Or maybe both.
But is it really as simple as that? I feel like something happened on March 8th that made Soren change.
Well, why don't you let me take a look at that and I'll tell you.
Hey, Maya! Let go or we'll rip it!
Beep.
Nice one, Maya. Okay, Really, Maya, you've been so destructive this episode. I don't know what your deal is. I don't know what happened in Kurian. But you've just come back like 10 times more destructive than you were.
Now look what you did. You dropped it. You should have just let me take a look.
How is this my fault?
Oh no, Nick.
What, do we rip it? Nice. Nice one, idiots. Oh my god. You guys are the worst. It fell into that pool of Soren's blood. I can't read a thing on these 2 pages now. Oh my god. I dropped my controller. I bet, you know what's great? I bet those 2 pages were like conclusive evidence.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get it now.
I guess it really is my fault after all. Let's just put it away carefully for now. We can't let anything else happen to it, you hear? Soren's notebook added to the court record. A database-like notebook that chronicles the events of each day in minute detail.
Huh? Hey, look. There's something sticking out of the notebook.
We put it away already. Oh, there it is.
It looks like a newspaper article.
Oh wow, a newspaper article about the crash. Did she get out of the left side of the car? And we're gonna determine that it's a European car, so that means that she was the she was the driver. I'm getting flashbacks, Maya. Let's see. It's about the car accident Soren's sister died in. It happened on March 8th. Whoa! Who could have predicted this? That's the day Soren's notebook completely changed. Oh, wow.
What else does it say?
It says the driver at the time of the accident was Dumas Gloomsbury. Okay. There we go. The pieces are slowly coming together. It says Soren was in the car too, and that he had sustained severe injuries. This is giving Soren motive for murder. Is Soren gonna be the murderer? Cause like this is motive heavy for him. It's just like Pierce said. Soren completely changed after the accident. A clipping of a newspaper article detailing the car accident that resulted in Selena Sprocket's death. Like, he was obviously there. He must have been the mysterious figure, because I'm assuming he got slashed with the candelabra. So Gloomsbury was driving the car when they got into that accident. That opens up the distinct possibility of Soren holding a grudge against Gloomsbury. Yeah, there's our motive.
You think Soren could have?
I don't know. It's not like I have any proof. We should talk to Pierce about this when we return Soren's notebook to him. Though he doesn't seem to be here right now. Maybe he's at the Flying Chapel? Yay! We've gotten everything in here, right? Apparently not. Aha! Come back to hear more about my camera, have you? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm really busy right now. Oh, what a shame. Well, if you ever want to talk about cameras, come back and see me anytime. Sounds like even his own family members don't want to listen to him. Aw. I'll listen to you talk about your camera, buddy. Okay, we got everything else. Alright, Flying Chapel? Boop, boop, boop. I guess we'd go to the hold. And then... Oh, or I guess here works. Mooring dock. Not dick. Dock. Sure hope Pierce is around here somewhere. Oh, Mr. Wright and Miss Faye. Please don't be Emma again. Please don't be Emma again. Please just be Pierce. I don't wanna be embarrassed. Thank you. Hello, Pierce. We were just looking for you. I'm sorry for Master Soren's sudden departure earlier. You have my sincerest apologies. It was totally understandable, really, but shouldn't you be at his side right now? It's fine. The other servants are with him, and I am in constant contact with them. Oh. Do not forget to give him his pain medication, and be sure to keep him hydrated. Also see to it that he is not up and about. He needs complete bed rest. Is this what happens when you're too rich for normal peasant phones? Phoenix. Have you seen your phone? I must return to Master Soren now, but did you want something of me? Actually, here's Soren's notebook. He dropped it when he collapsed. I hope Pierce doesn't notice the blood stain. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That'd be bad. Oh, thank you very much for this. What a peculiar bloodstain. Damn it. I will see to it personally that Master Soren gets it back. Thank you. Soren's notebook given to Pierce. I trust he did not look inside. Oh, no. No, never. Oh, of course not. Because it is filled with numerous patent-worthy ideas, you see. Look, I know you're busy, but would you mind if I asked you a few questions about the case? Well, as I said, I must be getting back to Master Soren. So if you can make it quick, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'll make this as quick as I can. But first, let me double check I've already looked at everything. There's nothing new. Okay. The cover-up. I'd like to ask you about the cover-up you tried to pull off, if you don't mind. I told everything there is to tell in court already. Disposing of anything that may harm the Sprocket family's reputation is simply a part of my job. Sounds like a lovely job description. I have nothing more to say on the matter. I will say, I do not think it's wise to spend time on topics that have already been discussed. Right. Okay, I thought that was it? Is that all we're gonna be able to get from him? Alright, the accident, yeah. Pierce, could you tell us more about this accident? Where did you find that? And did I not already tell you about that accident? You did, but you conveniently left out one crucial detail. The fact that Dumas Gloomsbury was driving the car at that time. Why is that relevant? I don't know, Pierce. Maybe because he's the victim? Ever think about that? Think that might be relevant to talk about? Almost like, it gives motive to someone else who was in the car? Oh, did I not mention that? I suppose it simply did not come up then. If Mr. Gloomsbury caused the accident, why didn't the Sprocket family fire him? Wouldn't that usually be the natural consequence of such a huge mistake? You know, killing their daughter and everything? Please do not misunderstand. Gloomsbury stayed on with the family. On Master Soren's request. Interesting. This is like one of the first cases in a while where I don't think I got all the puzzle pieces already. Like this is one that's like I'm like, yeah, I don't know who did this. I'm assuming the killer's either Soren or Pierce. It's gotta be. They're not gonna introduce a new character this late in the game. It's definitely Soren or Pierce. But I'm genuinely torn between who it's gonna be. Like, it's really interesting. What? That is the type of person Master Soren is. Perhaps it was the influence of Miss Selena's kind nature. She was such a sweet person that even in her last moments, she thought of Master Soren. Not only did Soren not hold a grudge against Gloomsbury, he insisted on keeping him on. I'm really curious, was it like a blackmail thing? Was Soren actually the one that was driving? Like, was it actually an eeny miny and meeny miny situation? Oh, Matt's not here for that. Matt, if you're watching this VOD, shout out to you. Boo! No, I really don't understand how that guy's mind works. Alright, Selena's last moments. Did she die immediately? Or was she in the hospital? So you were present for Selena Sprocket's last moments? Yes, in my professional capacity. The accident happened on the way to a certain party. And what kind of a party was it? Was it a wedding? Was it a wedding? Was it her wedding? Yep. Oh, engagement! Who was she engaged to? Gloomsbury or Pierce? Definitely one of them. It was Miss Selena's engagement party. Gloomsbury's injuries were minor, but Miss Selena's and Master Soren's were critical. They were brought to the Sprocket family's regular hospital. Wow. Have such a terrible thing happen on what was supposed to be a day of celebration. Crazy that it happened again on Soren's wedding day. Seems like someone's out to make sure these siblings don't get be happy. They're like ah, the god of misfortune. It's like, Selena wants to get married, death to her. Soren wants to get married, his wife is now in jail. Like, come on. Thanks to the surgeon in charge, Master Soren pulled through. But Miss Selena, she... Oh. The last words Miss Selena said to me were, "Oh, don't show this. This is sad. Please help Soren." Oh. Oh. So yeah, definitely something was going on with Soren. Somebody's got like power over him. Ever since then, I have attended Master Soren and tried to help him in any way I can. I see. I can see. Okay, I got a lot of theories. Like, this case can genuinely go any way. Here's my theory. I think that Gloomsbury, for some reason, has, like, major grudge or, like, some kind of hold over, Soren. And maybe they got into a fight or something on the wedding night. And I feel like Pierce, maybe he feels indebted to Selena. Maybe he was her fiance or he loved her or something. I feel like he feels indebted to her and he might have killed Gloomsbury to protect Soren. And that's maybe framed. It doesn't feel like a frame. I was gonna say maybe he framed Ellen, but I feel like Ellen accidentally kind of did that on her own. Or maybe he wanted her out of the picture for some reason. That's my theory. Give a redemption arc to these characters. Be like, it wasn't self-defense, but it was defense. It was protection. I could be wrong, but when I hear a sad backstory like that with sad music, it makes me want to feel bad for the guy that is a 50-50 with being the murderer. Either that or Soren killed him to get out of maybe he's a blackmail thing. I don't like Gloomsbury. I feel like he's a bad guy. I could be wrong. Maybe he's a great guy. Maybe Pierce is the bad guy, but I'm hearing this sad tune, and that's my theory. That's my theory. We'll see how it goes. I see. Selena's fiance must have been devastated. Is it him? I have a feeling Pierce was the fiance. Indeed. The shock of losing Miss Selena was so great. He quit being a surgeon. Okay. Was it him? I have a feeling he might have been the fiance. Didn't we learn that he only became like a butler like a year ago, around the same time Selena died? Did he go from surgeon to butler? Also, does he... I got a lot of thoughts and feelings. He was a surgeon? Wait, so the surgeon who tried to save them both, was he... Yes, he was Miss Selena's fiance.
What a terrible tragedy.
How awful. So where's her fiance now? Good question. I wonder that sometimes myself. Okay, it's 100% him. It's 100% him. He's just being very melancholy and self-loathing. So Selena had a fiance. That also gave him motive for killing Gloomsbury, because if he was the driver and he killed Selena, caused Selena's death and stuff. Okay, I went from 50-50 at being Soren or Pierce to like 95% sure Pierce is the killer, and possibly with a redemption. I'd like to find out more about him, but I doubt I'll find him anytime soon. Okay, yeah, it's definitely him. Definitely him. That's confirmation right there. So, are we done here? I'm afraid I must be going. Could you please just tell me a little more about Soren? There is nothing more to tell. I can't seem to get any real answers out of him just by asking him questions. But there is that piece of evidence I still don't know much about. Maybe he'll be able to tell me something about it? The candelabra. Pierce? Have you ever seen this candelabra before? No, I don't know anything about it. Ah! Pierce! Pierce! Did you pierce someone? My Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. I have to break those psyche locks and find out what. Okay, we could try. I don't know if we have everything yet. We might need to go talk to people, but we could try.
Take that!
Let's see. Pierce's secret. Pierce? You're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? It is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapel, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes. There's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person. Soren?
Take that!
Soren has a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Yes, Master Soren is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved in this case injured? Not as far as I know. I see. Then let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose Soren could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Oh, I've got my reasons. Mr. Gloomsbury's fingerprints were found on this candelabra stem, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed Soren with it. You cannot possibly think Master Soren is the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think he had a motive. This proves that Soren had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. The car crash, obviously, we figured this out a while ago. That gives both Pierce, if he is the fiancé, which he has to be, and Soren motive. Even though it was an accident, Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Soren's sister away. Oh. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did stab Master Soren with the candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with this case? He might have been stabbed at some other location for some other reason. Sorry, but I can prove it was related to this case. Oh, really? Oh, because it was on the lift. Soren's stabbing and Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they now? This is the piece of evidence that ties Soren's injury to Mr. Gloomsbury's murder.
Take that!
Yeah, nailed it. Boom. A bloodstain was found on the side of the lift that goes between the hold and the Vista deck. Its blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained the results straight from the police, so I can assure you this information is correct. This bloodstain on the lift indicates an important fact. It shows us that the murder was in the reception hall, Soren was there during the crime, Gloomsbury wasn't there. Soren was there during the crime. Soren's blood is on the lift, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Soren was at the scene of the crime. You are very astute, Mr. Wright. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. Very well. I will tell you everything. Let's go! Pierce's secret. Could you tell me about Soren's injury? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Soren himself. As you surmised, Master Soren was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. The happy couple was in the reception hall when suddenly Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Ellen and tried to take her away. Master Soren went to stop him and found himself in a struggle with Gloomsbury. That is when Master Soren was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. Even though Master Soren was badly injured, he went after Gloomsbury. So Soren really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't he? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Soren arrived at the scene, Gloomsbury had already been murdered. So Pierce is saying that Soren was at the crime scene, That he didn't have anything to do with the murder itself? Even still, why did you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I am very sorry. Master Soren's injury and Gloomsbury's murder were not directly related. So I decided not to mention it, so as not to unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Now then, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I really must go now. Please excuse me. Thank you for your time.
Pierce should have just told us everything in the first place and saved us a lot of time. But Maya, how would we flesh out the gameplay that way?
Yeah, but I guess it isn't that simple for him. He is the family butler after all. He sure didn't make our job any easier though, did he? But at least we learned something new. Soren was at the scene of the crime.
That's true. One step forward is better than none. So, what next, Nick?
Let's see. The forensics team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, gamers.
I gotta get going. I said this was gonna be a short stream, and 45 minutes isn't bad, isn't bad. Thank you guys for showing up. It's been fun. This is y'all off in a little old raid. Well, say hi. I'll catch y'all later. Not sure if there'll be a stream tomorrow. There might be. If I do, it'll be a bit earlier. Like, earlier than this. Maybe I'll stream this weekend. It depends how I feel. But definitely a stream Monday.
We're gonna finish this game this coming week. Guaranteed. Thank you guys for showing in. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.